don't think I belong here. I don't think I fit in.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
Oh, no, I mean it. I mean it. It's just somebody must have goofed if I gotta stay here another day.
Peace. It's Professor Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.
Which means it's too strong.
Peace, peace, peace. Hope everybody can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. I'm not talking about y'all on IG. I'm over here. Terrence, what's good with you, man? You said it's on and popping. All right, what's good? Gary's Garage, all right. What's happening? We talked about that the other day, man. Go get a late pass, bro. If you're talking about malware, we already talked about that. Go to Tuesday's show. All right. All right, what's going on, everyone? All right, listen, so tonight, Voodoo Glitch, what's good with you? Salute. All right, so tonight we're going to be talking about Mr. Yo, man, Trump, and these indictments that are going down here in Atlanta, Georgia. And hold on. Let me see if what's today's date, fam? 17th. So those that are indicted got a week to turn themselves in. All right, shout out to everyone. All right, so we're going to talk about my man Trump and how this thing works. And I need to get an understanding. Tony Floyd, what's good? All right, I need to get a deeper understanding on how this thing works. All right, so I was listening to this broadcast. Then I had to go back and listen to it because, you know, you just do some cross-referencing, trying to get an understanding of pulling up articles and all this other kind of stuff. So check it out.
Another historic day, this time inside an Atlanta courtroom.
Peace, Quan, what's good with you?
Nearly 100-page indictment. Former President Donald Trump, the leading candidate for the 2024 Republican nomination, was indicted today for trying to overturn his loss to Joe Biden in Georgia in the last election. A state Trump lost to Joe Biden by just under 12,000 votes.
All elections in our nation are administered by these states, which are given the responsibility of ensuring a fair process and an accurate counting of the votes. The state's role in this process is essential to the functioning of our democracy.
Trump charged with 13 counts, including racketeering, conspiracy to commit impersonating a public officer, conspiracy to commit forgery, and false statements and false writings. He has previously denied any wrongdoing. 18 others also indicted, including Trump's former personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, and his former chief of staff, Mark Meadows. And another 30 unindicted co-conspirators.
That's what we want to talk about tonight. Don't want to talk about Trump. Don't want to talk about Giuliani, Mark Meadows, none of them. Who are these other 19 individuals? All right. Better yet, who are the black people among the 19 individuals? And then who are these other 30 co-conspirators that were not indicted? All right. Okay. Just to let people know from the rip, if you're watching this and you are around on September 1st and 2nd, myself and Soleil will be at Leimert Park in Los Angeles. All right. I'll give you the information at the back of the show. All right. Restoring the Divine Meiotic Balance. That's the subject we'll be dealing with, restoring the divine meiotic balance, the divine masculine and feminine principles. All right. That is the title. You can go on Eventbrite, check it out. And I'll give y'all the Instagram page in a minute. All right. Go to eventbrite.com. And of course, it's Restoring the Divine Meiotic Balance. Leimert Park, September, I believe 1st and 2nd. All right. Hold on for a second. Then I had the honor and pleasure of DJing at my sister's Tassili's restaurant. She's doing a customer appreciation day. All right, I'll put both of those flyers up on my Facebook page. Y'all can check them out. All right. Now, so Quan, who are these other people that were indicted? The other 18 people. And then out of the 18 people, who were the black people that were indicted? So it says former President Donald Trump in carry 24. He's a leading 2024 Republican frontrunner. Donald Trump is one of the 19 people charged in a Fulton County indictment, which alleges a coordinated group effort to pressure Georgia's officials into changing the outcome of the 2020 election. All right. These are serious charges, family. All right, because I want to talk to all you black people out there that are Republicans, and that was rah, 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 rah for Donald Trump. Don't go nowhere. Don't tune me out. Don't go nowhere. I want to talk to y'all. Some of the other defendants include one-time Trump lawyers, Rudy Giuliani, John Eastman, Kenneth Chesebro, Gina Ellis, Sidney Powell. And, you know, as they was running these names off, I wasn't watching the TV. I was just listening. And in my mind, I was like, none of these names sound black at all until they mentioned somebody. But hold on. I want y'all to tell me, who are these black people? Who? Okay. Former White House Chief Staff Mark Meadows, former Department of Justice official Jeffrey Clark. I said, might have been black. I don't know Jeffrey Clark. Not knowing these individuals, I was just guessing. Those who spoke at the hearing designed to convince Georgia lawmakers to change the election results, such as attorney Ray Smith. Ray Smith sound kind of black. All right, several so-called fake electors. These group of people fake their status and call themselves electors and went to try to change the results. Damn, that was bold. This group includes former Georgia Republican Party Chair David Schaefer. Don't sound black. 3 individuals accused of pressuring Fulton County election workers Ruby Freeman to falsely admit election fraud. Among them, Travion Cuddy. Now you know goddamn well Travion is black. Y'all know, ain't no white mama naming her child Travion. Let y'all pause on that for a minute. Just process it. It can happen. A Chicago-based publicist who has worked for R. Kelly and, I know who that chick is. She's one, she always bragging about Trump and, yeah, anyway. This also suggests there are others involved, listing unindicted co-conspirators, individuals 1 through individual number 30, and others known and unknown to the grand jury. Other section of the indictment deals with the effort to unlawfully copy election data in rural Coffee, Georgia. So they took it all the way down to rural Georgia to commit some of these crimes. Guan says, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, but this seems to be like they're running interference for the Democratic Party. How is this different from Al Gore versus Bush? Okay. Okay. All right. Now, let's get back to my question. Who are the black people? What are their real roles? So we're talking about the RICO laws. We're talking about a conspiracy of collective individuals getting together to commit crimes. Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis said she wants to try all 19 defendants together, which could pose significant logistical challenges to an already complicated case. All right. I'm still waiting for y'all to give me these black people that's up in the mix. Who are these people? I got a few minutes. I'm going to wait for y'all. Who are these particular individuals? Tomorrow night, I'll be on with Black Dot. We're going to be discussing hip hop. I need the black people, family. Come on, talk to me. I have to answer your question, Quan, because they're white. I'm waiting for y'all. I don't know, Tony Floyd. You might be related. I'm just checking. Yeah, Paulie, I remember. Yep. So y'all don't have any names for me. Y'all killing me. I guess politics is not y'all's thing, man. Wendy Boggs was good. Hope you feel better. No, this is the bigger picture, Quan. We want to get an understanding of these Negroes' minds. Well, at least I do. I want to understand the mindset. What's the question? Randy R. The question is, Donald Trump making the 19th individual that Fonnie Willis in the DA's office is charging 19 individuals with hitting them with RICO laws. They've been indicted. They got to turn themselves in next Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday. The question is, if 19 people were indicted, how many of those 19 were black? And then who are the other 30 people that are not indicted, but they're listed in the documents? I don't know about that, Quan. I don't think they're throwing it against the wall. They got to turn themselves in, Quan. That ain't throwing it against the wall. That's an actual charge. Warrants have been issued for these individuals. Good question, though, Quan. Why hasn't the KKK been hit with RICO charges? John's Trey said Travion Cutty. Angela Stanton. Jay Sean Leland. I'm nobody's leader. I lead myself. I ain't leading nobody nowhere. If we ain't got the intelligence enough, all right, to master the self and let the self lead the self, don't rely on Griff to lead you nowhere. I wear size 8. Anybody can come walk in these shoes if they like. Mr. Sheikh David said, why do they want everyone to hate Trump so much? Everyone like who? And who's the they that you're talking about? If the man committed a crime, he committed a crime. I'm just trying to figure this out. If he committed a crime and broke the law, they're coming after him and 18 other people for breaking the law. Have you all been watching Dave Calloway? No, Patricia, we haven't. Well, I haven't. I can't speak for everyone else. No. Karen Holland said, I hope they leave Angela Staten King alone. Why? I'm going to have y'all ride for me like that. If I get a speeding ticket or something, I'm just going to come up on here and tell y'all. And I want that same energy, man. Why do y'all hate Professor Griff? Why don't they just leave Professor Griff alone? I need that for real. So what stake do these black individuals have in caping for Donald Trump when Donald Trump cares nothing about anyone but himself? That's the next question. Keeney Willis, I think that's absolutely not true, bro. As soon as he splattered the names and the people in the Central Park situation, Donald Trump got a lot of hate. So I'm not sure how old you are, Mr. Williams, or if you even remember that, but yeah, bro. I'm sorry to say, yeah. Got a lot of hate thrown his way. Patricia, you way ahead of the game. You way above our pay grade. Ms. Johnson, whoever you are. Can we stick to the question? I need y'all to answer the question for me, fam. Did these particular individuals, what is their stake in it? Can everybody hear me, or am I just talking to myself? Contagious 8, you way above, yeah, you way out of line, bro. For real. Are y'all putting things up on the screen that y'all know about and you don't want to answer my question, or y'all just shooting me the silent, quiet middle finger? Okay. Anyway, I guess I'm going to have to answer the question for my damn self. Hold on. I must be over here talking to myself. Let's go, Griff. Who are all right? First name that came up was Harrison William Prescott Floyd. Damn, must be an American. Also known as Willie Lewis Floyd III. He served as the director of the Black Voices for Trump. Thank you, John Trey. Black Voices for Trump. And is accused of recruiting Lee to arrange a meeting with Freeman and Chicago-based publicist Travion Cuddy. So all of them are in cahoots. Gotcha. And all I did was Google who are the blacks in the Georgia indictment charges. All right. I need y'all to rock with me for a second. Can we just slow down on the comments? Because y'all getting way ahead of the game. What is their stake in this? At the end of the day, I appreciate everything that y'all putting up on the screen. Cool. I'm not here to agree, disagree, or whatever. I'm facilitating the conversation. Get out of your goddamn feelings. All right? I can give a rat's ass about the Democrats or the Republicans. All right? What kind of skin do these black people have in the game? Contagious 8, you must not know me. You just only running your mouth. Shake David, I don't know who you having a conversation with. You? Yeah. All y'all must be smoking the same goddamn weed today. We're not even asking that. Just answer my question. No, I disagree with you, Quan. They must have cared because they went out of their way to break the law, is the point I'm trying to make. They went out of their way to break the law for Trump. This is the point that I'm making. What skin do they have in the game? One person answered my question. Grand Peasy. I guess some are looking for the future handouts and the rest actually believe they seek corruption from the government. That's not the question I'm asking. No. They are. We didn't get to the New York indictments yet. Because them, and I think it's a couple of other cities. We didn't even get to those other indictments yet. We're just talking about Georgia and the black people that supposedly have skin in the game to break the law for Trump when Trump don't care about anyone but himself. So I'm just kind of facilitating the conversation. I'm asking y'all, and the stuff I'm getting back is like mind-numbing. Also, they're Negropeans. And do they have some kind of position? Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Scott. Zavon Scott. Thank you. That's it didn't even take much for him to say this. It's 3 words. All right. It's 3 words. Thank you, Mr. Scott. I can't. What position do these individuals have? Harrison William Prescott Ford, also known as Willie Lewis Floyd III, he served as the director for Black Voices for Trump. Do the Black Voices for Trump, do they get money? Some like food stamps or something? Like, what do they get? Do they get like Trump change, pocket change, a per diem? I mean, like, what do they get? For you to go out of your way to get charged with racketeering, perjury, disobeying the oath, and all this other stuff. I'm trying to figure this out. So they broke the law for Trump for what reason? And then how many other black people, quiet, very quiet, sympathize and empathize, like some of the people that's on here now, empathize, and because there's 30 other people that they didn't mention, pardon me. Thank you very much, Mr. Paulie Field. Now we're diving a little bit deeper. Hey, Professor Griff, they've probably been promised book deals when the trials are over if the indictments get that far. What have they been? I'm just getting y'all to think past the headlines. Get past your feelings because it's not about you. John Trey, thank you very much, man. Michael X, he says, I love Trump. Good luck with that. Very proud of you. Yep. So movie deals, book deals. All right. Trump freed 3 rappers. Trump freed 3 rappers. And how many black people did he have locked up? I'm confused. Help me out. So you freed 3 rappers. Okay. Trump locked up Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Michael X, whoever you are, you're killing me, bro. It's almost laughable, but I'm going to try to keep my composure. Trina Floyd is like the guy in The Godfather. They dug up something in a holding club. I don't understand that. Rising Divine Beauty claims Harrison oversaw the largest coalition of 2020 election cycle and succeeded in increasing Trump's support from Black and helped garner the highest share of minority votes since the 60s. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out what is their skin in the game. That's all I'm asking. For you to take charges like this and possibly face jail time on RICO charges, you got to have some skin in the game. I'm sorry, fam. Yeah, so, yeah. Money, sin boy, Black men need to stay deep in their masculinity. What does that have to do with the conversation we're having? Is it like a full moon or something, or new moon, or something's happening with the moon or something? Because can I travel to Holland? Yes, I can. Why are you asking me that? Call me, 678-557-2919. So if I'm asking one thing, why are y'all putting all this other stuff up on the screen? Obama signed the LGP, da-da-da-da-da. Biden locked up Black people. Trump drained the swamp. And I guess you're right about that, Quan. Maduba.cv. Yeah, I can travel to Holland. What's going on? Y'all are talking about everything but the subject matter. Quan, I don't care if it's an echo chamber or not. Have you ever used the echo chamber? That's a personal question between me and you, Quan. Have you ever used the echo chamber? When I DJ back in the days, we always used the echo chamber. And the echo chamber, all it does is when you speak into it, it sends your voice and repeats it according to the time that you set it to. So if I could say Quan, 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 and you set the duration on how much you want it to kind of go out. All right. A lot of times if you speak into it a lot of words, it'll confuse because it's like, it'll repeat every single thing. I'm asking questions that people can give me their own answers to according to the information that they have. But when people give me answers and they start talking about something else, oh, yeah, that's some fucking peanut butter and jelly shit. Answer the questions that I'm asking. We're having a conversation. If I say we're talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, don't start talking about fucking vanilla cupcakes and shit. I ain't talking about that. Talk to me. These are criminal charges. 19 people have been indicted and are going to jail next Friday. All right, so we're not talking about Obama. We're not talking about Biden. We're not doing that. Stay focused, fam. Stay focused. Stay focused. Paulie Fields said that Professor Griff, the black woman prosecutor, is sure to get a book deal if she can get an indictment on Trump. This seems like Watergate 2.0, only Trump is not the sitting president. Okay. I think Quan mentioned that earlier. Something to that effect. Someone says Fonnie ain't playing no games. And no, she's not. She's not the only black woman. Black woman in New York and a couple of other places. All right. The reason why I'm pointing out the idea of the black people that are on that red side over there caping hard, about to take charges and possibly go to jail. All right. The next question is, Trump's attorneys and all the money that they've garnered, are they going to pay for the legal fees for these particular individuals that's catching these cases? Answer my question, family. At least ponder the goddamn question. Are the charges against them, all right, are Trump's attorneys or the Republican attorneys going to come to the aid of these particular black people? Ask the question again. Thank you very much for paying attention, Patricia Johnson. You said no, they're not. How do you know that? These are actual real charges. We're talking criminal now. We're not talking politics. We're talking criminal now. You've broken the law. You have to turn yourself in. All right? Of course, everything is politics. I'm trying to point out to you in this small little fireside chat we're having here that if you have the skin in the game and you're looking out for someone that's not looking out for you, all right, thank you, John Trey. Thank you once again, John Trey. You said, nah, they got to take the fall. So they got to take that L for real, and no one's going to come put monies together to handle their legal fees. No one's going to bail them out of jail when they turn themselves in on Friday. No, this is not going to happen. Kwan says they will only protect Trump. It's party over policy and principles for the Republican Party. You said Trump didn't break any laws. I'm confused. Then why is there a warrant out for his arrest and he has to turn himself in? So you're saying that they still have to prove that? Okay. For the people that's on here caping for Trump, can y'all share that check that y'all are getting from whoever's paying y'all? I'm just got a pair of sneakers I want to buy or something. I'm just trying to figure this out. I want to, Mr. Williams, we have to at least stick to the subject matter, though. We have to stick to the subject matter, sir. This is what Mr. Williams said. You're only going to relate to answers you want to hear. I've related to 5 or 6 people's answers, Mr. Williams. All right. Just so you know, I put them up on the screen. Paulie Fields, John Trey, and other people. But I'm waiting for someone to kind of deal with the subject matter and not talk about fucking sprinkled colored fucking vanilla cupcakes and shit. Let's stay focused and stay here on the conversation. All right. For example, we're talking about criminal charges, and this person puts up Sleepy Joe's and Devil. Help me out, Mr. Williams. Mr. David and Mr. Williams. Y'all are caping hard on here. So y'all help me out with this. How should I answer this? Chad, Jomo Kenyatta, I'm going to get back with you. I'm talking to Mr. Williams and Mr. David. Answer this for me. We're talking about criminal charges, 18 other co-conspirators, 30 that haven't been mentioned. People have to turn themselves in on Friday. We're talking about RICO charges. People got to go to jail. And this dude is talking about Sleepy Joe and Devil. Yeah, Mr. Williams, we can wait. Mr. David, we also can wait, but we're having the conversation today. Thank you very much, Mr. Voodoo Glitch. Thank you, Sydney G. Yeah, I think a lot of people are sitting around watching Fox News and some other stuff. Some people are seriously invested in Donald Trump, his mindset, and whoever y'all think he is. So yeah, I guess that's the energy that I'm getting back tonight. That a lot of people are just going to cape for him and say he didn't break the law, want to see him president, and all this other kind of stuff. I don't particularly, I have certain filters set up when I watch the news and I'm trying to process this information. I would suggest some of y'all create some filters also. Just my advice to you. I'm not Democrat, Republican. I'm not caping for none of these demons. I'm just not. I'm going to ask some questions, facilitate a conversation. I want y'all to stay focused so we can dialogue. But all the other stuff that y'all talking about, I really could care less about. Yeah. You said your typing is hooked on phonics? I hear you. I know. Some of the people are like, Trump did more for black people and yada, yada, yada. I get you. They do. Yeah. We're not talking about the Constitution right now. We're talking about criminal charges being brought against, I'm going to say it again, 19 people. We're talking RICO charges. All right. Now, some RICO charges were brought against some rappers, and y'all weren't caping this hard. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like y'all a hard body for real for it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm asking this, Quan, is a lot of people seem like they have a lot of skin in the game, and I'm trying to figure out what are people going to get out of it, playing politics. Oh, you said Trump is a thug? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I hope we're able to at least pull from this, if nothing else, how we should kind of learn how to kind of take a subject. Let's stay focused and let's look between the headlines and look between the lines at what they're not saying, not conjecture, not looking forward saying Trump's going to get off. He didn't commit any crimes. He's going to be the president and also other kind of stuff. I think some people have said, like Shawnee Black said, Trump is a distraction. Some people said he can still run for president. Some people said some other stuff. Granted. But right now, we're talking about this Friday coming. So all that other stuff is cool. May be a distraction. We still got our eye on Africa. We still got our eye on Hawaii. We still got our eye on some other things that's happening domestically and internationally. We're not being distracted by that. Let's stay focused. All right. Okay. All right, family. Well, We tried to have a conversation tonight. Those of y'all that got something from this, it's a beautiful thing. Those of y'all that refuse to develop your understanding and widen your scope and look between the lines at what these people are not saying, I don't know what to tell you. But in any event, in any case, this is what this is designed to do. This is Serious Minds. We're facilitating a conversation, and we had the conversation. What you got out of the conversation? I don't know. I got something out of the conversation. All right? Yeah. All right, fam. Tomorrow, me and Black Dot will be on 7 o'clock. We're going to dive into this hip-hop thing. Of course, you'll already know, I mentioned it earlier, I'm going to be in Leimert Park, myself and Soleil, on the beginning of September. Look for the flyer on my Facebook page and or Instagram page. And the 31st, I believe we're going to be in Leimert Park the 2nd and 3rd. The 31st, I'm going to be with Tassili at Tassili's Raw Reality in Atlanta, Georgia, doing a DJ set. All right. So yeah, if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, during that period, the end of August, come check me out. Let's make it happen. All right, family, I love you all to life. Revolution is not an event, it's a process. Serious minds attract serious minds. Seriously. Peace, fam. Bop, bop, bop.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In today's climate, being safe is priority number one. With crime on the rise, we're all left with this magical question. How can I be safe and protect my family? Well, Professor Griff is offering a course that's similar to laser tag, but it's for adults. This safe and firearm-free course will train you in real-life scenarios so that you can avoid being a victim. This course is growing in popularity as a date night out. Add fun and excitement back into your love life, and the reviews are incredible. For more information, call this number below.
Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.